Welcome to Zoomcare, their newest location here in downtown Boise, and I am so excited to welcome them to the Treasure Valley. This is their clinic downtown on Main Street, and they've got clinics all over Oregon and Washington, and a huge thanks to them because they are the sponsors of the Mix 106 Bosom Buddies team for our Race for the Cure coming up on Saturday, May 11th. By the way, if you've not joined the Mix Bosom Buddies yet, sponsored by Zoomcare, do so on our website right here. Just go to the events page. Anyways, so we are going to take a tour of the facility. I'm going to show you how convenient, how easy this is, because you don't need an appointment. You can make one, of course, online at zoomcare.com, but you can walk in. We're going to give you a tour of the clinic. We're going to meet the doctors, and you're going to see all about Zoomcare and what they can do for you and your health needs.
I'm going to examine your breasts. Okay. And usually what we do is I like to tell you how to do this at home too by yourself. So I'd like you to, we're going to open the gown, and I'd like you to always examine yourself standing up in front of a mirror. So I'll just have you open the gown. And so when you're at home looking at your breasts, I want you to look to see if there's anything that looks kind of asymmetric or any sort of dimpling or anything, and any puckering of the skin. And I'm sorry, my hands are freezing cold, but if you notice if there's any sort of dimpling or anything like that, you're going to want to look for that just when you're sitting up. And that's the first thing to do. So when you examine your breasts, I want you to try to, usually it's easier to do in the shower when your skin's a little bit wet. But what you want to do is you want to go kind of a little bit on the surface and then deeper level into the breast. And you just want to go around and do it the same way every time.
Now, am I looking for stuff that's tender, lumps, anything that's abnormal?
Great question. So what you usually, anything that's worrisome is not tender, but what you're looking for is anything that feels different to you. Okay. And if anything feels different to you, you need to come in and see me, and then we can, take a look at it. Typically what we look for, things that are worrisome, is anything that is kind of round, smooth, firm, like a little pebble almost. Yeah, so in the middle of your cycle is typically the best time to do it. And then at the end, you always want to squeeze the nipple and see if there's any discharge. If there's anything that comes out, you want to just make sure you let us know. And then also right under your armpit.
I always thought it was just fatty when it was spilling over the side of my bra.
It's actually your breast. It's your breast. Okay, you can put your arm down. Okay. This one up. Good, all right. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. And sometimes it helps if you're lying down to put a pillow on the side, and especially for if your breasts are larger, you can kind of push them up a little bit, and sometimes it helps to feel the fatty tissue a little bit. All right, so you're all set. You can go ahead and get dressed.
All right, ladies, see, this is how important your self-breast exam is, as we just went through the whole thing of how to do it on your own, but also to get into your doctor at least once a year with your annual appointment, to have a doctor check things out, and Zoomcare is a great place to do it. It is your neighborhood clinic.